Next step on the interior is going to be fillets on all the hull seams. I've tipped the boat up on its side. It's resting on the middle chine at the moment. And just a little clamp at the forward end that isn't even tight. It just kind of holds it there. And this gives me better access inside. So I'm just going to install full-length fillets on all these seams. Starting with the port side here. And I'll move over to the starboard side. And once those are in, when those are cured overnight, then I'll sand all the fillets next time, including these ones that I did on the aft bulkhead. I did these the last time I worked. And these forward ones on the mast step bulkhead also. Those have cured for a couple days over the weekend, but I'll sand those the next time. I'd rather get all the fillets in, and they're going to need a light sanding too. So I'll just do all this sanding the next time. So this is how the hull stands at this point. The center bulkhead, the midships bulkhead, is out and being worked on. There's a bunch of steps to complete that assembly before that goes in permanently, and I'm covering that elsewhere. The hull fillets are small but important. They help ease the transitions between all the panels, so the glass will lay more smoothly over them, and also thicken the hull at those areas, so they provide a structure. Here's all the fillets. Took a couple hours to install them all. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. Sound like I'm 100 years old. But anyway, that's me. But these look pretty good. I'll lightly sand everything once it's cured, along with these bulkhead fillets. The tape over these chines doesn't get installed until the main bulkhead goes back in. That'll be soonish, but not quite yet. Up in the bow here. And there's all the chine fillets. I let those fillets cure overnight, and then I lightly sanded the interior of the boat, concentrating on the fillets just to clean things up a little. They were pretty smooth, but just to make everything look good. And I gave everything a quick once over with some relatively fine paper, 120, just to remove excess epoxy and make the interior nice. The next step is going to be glassing over these seams. That won't happen right away, but it's coming up as soon as I can make it happen. It's just a couple steps first. But anyway, the interior of the boat is filleted and cleaned up, looking pretty good. We'll do the usual walkthrough here. I lightly sanded the bulkhead fillets as needed. This will all get coated with epoxy at some point in the future once the glassing is done and the main bulkhead's back in. Stay tuned. But this is just to show where we stand after installing these chine fillets. They're quite small. Didn't take much to clean them up. And the next big thing inside the hull is to get the main bulkhead installed, and the process for that is underway as we speak. Just have a few preparatory steps on the bulkheads themselves that's also happening right now.